It's another day. Got up, had some coffee, came down to this building, and figured I'd get to work. Um, One thing I've already done this morning is I brought down here some stuff that I'd picked up. I needed a couple of fly swatters because, you know, when I have the doors open, I get flies and mosquitoes and other bugs. And I got some Raid fogger. It says it's a concentrated deep reach, penetrates into cracks and crevices to kill bugs where they live and breed. Well, in here, when I have the door open, I have, of course, mosquitoes. Sometimes we have little moths get in. Also got some more of these Clorox wipes because this one's about half gone. And I got me another scrub brush because I need to be doing some scrubbing and cleaning. I got two of these bleach things. Put this up here. And I'll show you what I've done. I should have done this yesterday, but I didn't. I took this sprayer here, and it's got, that spray nozzle on it. But I put about a half a gallon of water in here, and then I put, I don't know, maybe a third of this jug of bleach in here and mixed it up. Put the lid on. This thing, you do this and it puts air pressure in there, right? And then when you do the air pressure, you've got this thing and it sprays out the nozzle. Got junk on my nozzle. Ooh, I got junk on my nozzle. But what I did was I came over here to the store that goes outside. And you can see where I have sprayed around some of the edges and the door, especially this concrete walkway, because the concrete had green stuff growing on it, and it was kind of slick when it was wet. And we've had some rain, and I don't want to be out here and slip and fall and hurt myself. I certainly don't want anybody else to either. So I've given this a good spray, and also sprayed down around the edges, out on some of the trees and things too. And then especially up here on the wall, you see how the green stuff's growing on the wall? I've sprayed that with the bleach water concentration, and also over on this side. And the door here, of course. I guess you can see that down there. Just kind of gave it a good spray along this door. Mainly because mosquitoes and other little bugs want to come in. They don't like bleach, and they also don't like bug spray. I did do a little, that container, the bug spray, or the air thing I'll pump up and spray it had about that much bug spray in the bottom. So I went around and sprayed inside and outside of the store and strategic places around. Once it was emptied, then I put the bleach and water mixture in there, shook it up, pumped it up, which puts air pressure behind it, and was able to come out here and spray all this. I'm gonna let this sit for a while, and then I'll come out here and give it another spray, just to give it a double dose, I guess you could say. And because Monday, I believe I'm going to be moving some things in and out. On this thing here, I'm going to be moving some items in and out of the building. And of course, I'll have all that cleared out so that I'll have a clear path coming through there. And of course, my cardboard boxes, I'll have those hauled or moved over to a different spot. And then back in here, I'll have some of this cleared out, and that's where I'm going to set some of those popcorn machines, temporarily, of course. The wooden parts, like the wooden tops, like this popcorn machine This one's made out of wood. So this one's not going to be set outside because I don't want the wood to, I don't want this wood to go bad on me. But the popcorn machines that are like this one, metal and glass, that's a tall one. It's got a wooden top, so that's going to go out. So maybe I can get some of that done today. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? All right, I guess that's a good start. I'll make another video here in a little bit to show you my progress. Been doing more vacuuming, rearranging. Had my shop vac there, and was working on kind of getting stuff off the top of all these popcorn machines here. Vacuuming, because there's always yuck that collects over time. Vacuuming underneath and around, and as I find trash, I'll throw it in the trash. Good things I'll keep. It's kind of like these things. Little jar full of buttons and bottle caps and other odds and ends. Nice little jar. This old thing from a telephone pole that electricity used to run across. The date on it is 56. Hemingway, 56. Anyway, made in the USA. Okay. Oop. Made in, yeah, USA. Cool. Other little odds and ends like a duck. Found a little ducky. Ducky. All right. So, slowly getting things off of here. Old typewriter. Old Olympia typewriter. So, I'm going to finish up getting all the stuff off the top and cleaning as I go. And then I'll be able to get all of these moving around. Popcorn machines. It really looked like a big pile of just stuff in here, but most of it's just popcorn machines. I finished getting a few of these boxes and some books and radio and other odds and ends off of here. And then most of this stuff will be going out the door and just sitting outside. I do have a couple of big popcorn machines I want to keep. These two. I don't know about that one. A couple of them up here I'm going to have to decide on. But up there I've got two more. And then I've got this thing here. So I'm going to have to do something with all this stuff. Hey, if anybody knows anyone that has a desire to own old, ancient, crappy popcorn machines, let me know. I got a bunch of them. They're yours if you want them. But you need to let me know quickly. Always save your canning jars. If you happen to be doing stuff and you run across good canning jars, like these are here. These are the, I'm not sure about that one, but that one's like the old ball mason jar, right? Ball mason jars, and this as well, right? Always save your jars, because if you have good lids, you can always can your foods, or you can store things away, and you can, if you take good care of them, jars will last a very, very, very long time. When I say very long time, I mean hundreds and hundreds of years if you take good care of them. Well, here I am going through this stuff. Back there in that corner, I know I got a bunch more jars. So I'm going to set these aside. And as I go through all this, I'm going to collect all my jars. And I'm going to end up washing them, getting rid of the old lids and buying new lids. And then one of these days, I'll actually have a video of where we do some canning and cooking and, stuff like that, so that we can have things out of the gardens canned and cooked and jarred. Sometimes they call it canning, even though it's in a jar. So I guess it's a little jarring. Looks a little better. I've been working on it. I guess you could see now. Let me go up here and get a little higher look for you. Anyway, I've been back in there a little bit. There's a path back there on the other side of the popcorn machines. And I've been rearranging back there to kind of get things kind of arranged a little bit better, cleaning up some trash. I haven't got the shop vac back there yet, but I will here in a little bit. But this shows you all the different popcorn machines and how much floor space I'm going to have when I get these things out of here. Some of these actually have glass, and the glass will come out. So I'm gonna remove all the glass and wood tops, and then the metal frames will go outside. But I will be stripping out any kind of because I like to do projects. I will be stripping out any materials that I believe I could reuse elsewhere. But I'm not going to do all that today. Today's all about cleaning and moving stuff and making room for, everything. So that's where I'm at now. But I did go ahead and I used the rest of the bleach and water mixture that I had in there. And I went ahead and sprayed this again. I guess you can tell, if you saw my previous video, you could tell that was really green and mossy. Had stuff growing all over it. And I sprayed it once earlier, and it really, really, really made a big difference. So now I just went ahead and did it again, just to make sure, because I don't want to be in a situation where somebody gets hurt just because they're slipping on slippery, mossy concrete. And I do have a scrub broom thing. I think I will come out here and scrub this and then end up washing it off, just to make sure. But that's where I'm at right now. And I'm getting ready to take a break. I am very hungry. I only had 1 cup of coffee this morning. I need my second cup of coffee, because if I don't get my second cup of coffee, I'm just shot for the day. Reason being is I'm addicted to coffee and caffeine. I know that's a bad thing to be, but it's good stuff. Talk to you in a little while. Coffee. Oh, man. Oh, it's good.